Sick and tired of arguing. I'm tired of fussing. All the drama. I'm tired of all that. I'm done with that. If somebody or something wants to come disturb my peace, they need to get the hell away from me. Because I ain't with it. I used to, used to be normal for me, but once you get older, you get burnt out. You just get burnt out. It's just like you start to be real picky who you let in your space. You need to be careful about that, because you just need to be careful who you let in your space. Then, things start off all good, then here comes the BS later on. Like, whatever is in the dark is gonna come to the light. It's like some people be toxic. Like, you say a problem you got with them, then they'll try to flip it back on you. Well, you ain't all that. No, we're talking about you. People do that a lot. They try to flip it back on you. That's very toxic behavior. So, living alone is probably one of the best choices I made. Think about it. When you leave and go back home, everything is where you left it. Yeah, you can drop the thermostat low as you want. You ain't got to worry about nobody eating up all your food, all that stuff. That's something to think about. But, can it get lonely? Yeah, I guess you could say that. But you get used to that real quick. That loneliness, it turns to peace. Yeah. It's quiet, nobody to bother you. Just no drama, just drama free. It's like if you out and about, let's say you experience some drama, you get on your nerves or whatever you've been through that day. When you go home, that should be your drama-free place, your peaceful place. Why the hell I'm going through hell out and about or whatever, then I gotta come home and can't even find no peace at home either. Something ain't up with that. Something ain't right with that. I personally have a problem with that. You should have peace when you go home. And I ain't finna live with nobody that ain't peaceful. Except if I live with some people, and they always fussing and arguing, hollering at each other, that'll run me off real damn quick. I get the hell on. I said, I can't deal with y'all. Hell no. Like toxic couples. They're both toxic. They break up, get back together. Break up, get back together. Break up. They call each other names and this and that. I can't understand that, how people deal with that. Like, if you with this woman and she calls you all kind of names, and you just sit there and take it, bruh, that, you ain't got no respect for yourself then. I'm like, no, I'm out of here. Because if she feel like she can just keep talking to you any kind of way, then she ain't gonna never have no respect for you. Because she probably used to talking to dudes like that and used to them not going nowhere. To me, that gives off masculine energy. I'm like, nope, I'll be out of there. I'm like, I can't. And once I leave, I ain't coming back. Hell no. Now, as you can see, I drive a truck. I'm gonna tell you what I like about driving trucks. You by yourself a lot. You by yourself. You ain't got a supervisor or whoever, manager, breathing down your neck all the time. We got cameras in the truck. I ain't sitting that damn camera. As long as you ain't doing nothing stupid and no dangerous, you know, stuff like that. You know, them camera mostly for accidents or something like that. Or you know, they watch, they micro monitor you, make sure you ain't doing nothing that can hurt yourself or hurt somebody, you know, stuff like that. But then it's a day cab. It ain't like I sleep in here, so I don't care. I don't care about the camera. They ain't never said nothing to me about nothing, so must be doing something right? Some people have a problem with cameras in the truck, but they pretty much all the companies got them now, so it's gonna become the new normal. Do I like it? No, I just got to get used to it. But thing about it though, on park, you can't be riding down the street and just on the phone texting, because they got AI in it. It's gonna activate and they're gonna see you with a phone in your hand. Then, you know, that can get you rolled up or get you fired, because, you know, I can understand that, because people having too many wrecks playing with the phone or nip misses. You know, I'm not driving a damn 80,000 pound semi truck, then that could be turn out real bad, right? So understandable. But anyway, peaceful in the truck. Ain't nobody watching you all day. You know, I mean, they watch me through the camera, but when I go back to the job, it's all good. So that's one thing I like about it. So peaceful, being by myself. I used to, you know, try to find me a partner, of an old lady or whatever, this and that. Hell, I done basically stopped doing that. You know, if she come around, she just come around, you know, and that's gonna be that. You know, so if somebody show up in my life and she decides she want to stay here and she don't want to leave, then that might be, then it might happen like that. But for me just going out looking, probably not. We just had to cross each other's paths and something happened. But that's how it always been with me. Most of the women I done been in a relationship with was nobody that I just walked up and spoke to. Some kind of weird way, we just cross each other's paths and just end up at some place, some kind of way, somehow. It just happened differently. We just, maybe somewhere, maybe some type of event, a friend of a friend, and we just sat there and start speaking to each other about for whatever subject, and it ended up that way. It ain't like I was in a grocery store or a club and just walked up and said, hey, how you, nothing. That never happened. I ain't never got an old lady that way. So that's where it's gonna have to happen with me, because I ain't looking for her. And then the more older I get, it's like the less of a priority it is. Like, if she come, she come. And I hope she ain't coming messing up or disturbing my peace. Because if she do, she got to hit the dough quick, because I ain't going for it. Yeah, I just turned 44 years old, and hey, I want peace, and don't nobody give a damn about men happiness. I think we put peace over happiness, and as long as somebody ain't messing with me, I'm good. I'll be all right. It ain't got to be happy then peace. I want peace then happy. That's all I want. Peace. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys out there agree too. See y'all in the next one. But oh yeah, if you make YouTube videos and you ain't monetized, you better hope you get monetized before February 1st, 2027. Because it's gonna go up to 8,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, so they're making it a little bit harder for people to get monetized, but it might be a good thing though. So just think about it. It make it harder, so if you do get monetized, it might be more money going around. So people that's already monetized, you might start getting bigger checks. So try to look at it in a good way. Then it might discourage some people not to monetize. Well, that, you know, then this kind of be a good thing or a bad thing. So it might be the less people Or then maybe more money for you. I don't know. We just have to wait and see. All right, till next time. Holla at y'all.